It's time to lock in. From now until January 1st, this is the time to become unrecognizable to your previous self. A journey of pushing yourself further than you've ever gone before, filling your mind with a deeper understanding of wisdom, and redirecting your life from a path of disorienting hurry to a simplified, focused path. But be careful. There's some terrible advice out there that will destroy your transformation and set you up for an even worse 2025. It's time for the effective long-term change, not for being a willpower wannabe that's gonna fall right back into everything January 1st. One of the first pieces of advice I've seen is to cut people off and go at it alone. If you have well-meaning friends who wanna go along this journey with you and progress with you, don't cut them off. Don't go at it by yourself. Go with them. Remember, iron sharpens iron. Go along the path with people you trust. But I think the main point of what this advice is trying to give is to cut off the bad influences, the soul-sucking people in your life that bring out the worst in you. The deeper question to ask yourself is, why haven't you cut them off sooner? Why now? Because if you haven't wanted to cut them off earlier and you just decided to do that now, maybe there's something that they bring out in you that you still kind of like, even though it's negative or it's bad. It's not this, oh, I guess I should just cut this person off now. There should be a realization that you no longer are that person and that you're going to be a different individual. You're not just cutting a symptomatic string that'll find its way back to you at the beginning of next year. The next idea I've heard that could potentially break you is to self-isolate. Self-isolation is a gift in small quantities. But like anything else, you can overdo it and it can become quite problematic for you. When it's just you, alone with your thoughts for long extended periods of time, a lot of dark stuff can come up. And if you're not used to that already and you're not used to this consistent self-reflection, the static can drive you crazy. There's this underlying assumption that you can go at it alone and you yourself have got what it takes to become unrecognizable from your previous self, which you currently are. In that case, ask yourself, what makes me think I can do this myself when the way I currently think is the reason I'm in this spot in the first place? And also, what makes me think that the learnings that I gain from my isolated effort is somehow greater than the wisdom of the sum of a collective group of individuals doing the same thing? It's unnecessary pride that slows you down and destroys your sense of perspective on why you're doing this in the first place. If you keep doing what you've always done, you'll get what you've always got. You won't see the change that you're looking for. Keep the real ones close and don't reject outside perspectives purely just because it's not from your own mind. Another thing, don't let motivational videos and willpower be your diet of choice over the next few months. Willpower never lasts. There must be some reason that you're doing this outside of just trying to be cool or try to get fit so you can become more attractive or trying to make more money, whatever it is. Those reasons aren't bad, but you'll burn out pretty quickly when you aren't making progress and your end goal is short-term gratification. Charlie Munger once said, "Show me the incentive and I'll show you the outcome." If you're incentivized by what you're gonna gain by January 1st, 2025, the person who's incentivized by what they wanna gain by January 1st, 2075 will run laps around you. You would be doing yourself and others such a disservice by focusing so short term. It handicaps the impact of your actions and often leaves you way worse off. The goal is a better, more fulfilling life in the next couple of months. But who says you have to stop January 1st? You keep going. If you have a very long-term approach, you keep your family and your friends close, and you keep focused on the main thing, you'll be a very strong force that won't be easily stopped. Lastly, the worst thing that you can do is waste the moments that you have right in front of you over the next couple of months. Put your head down, lose a little bit of sleep, work incredibly hard, focus on your goals every day. But no matter how tough it is, you'll miss it if you're not intentional. Don't become so unrecognizable that you don't even recognize yourself. Don't close your eyes in October and wake up in January. That is so counter to the point of this whole thing. When you can, along the way, take some moments to hang out with your family. Do a late night Chipotle run with the boys. Look people in the eye. Stop thinking about all the things that you've got to do or what's next. If there's one thing over the next couple of months that's really important, it's this. Don't miss your life. Be fully engaged in whatever it is that you're doing. Don't regret making yourself too tired or too distracted. Live focused, live present.